spirit near. Life back then. Nobody phoned to see who was around. They walked until an open door was found. A leather football tumbled down the street and rolled to stop beside a neighbor's feet. The lollipop lady knew each child by name, while parents watched them from the window frame. Old bicycles with rusted chains flew by beneath the canvas of a fading sky. A distant voice would carry down the lane to call the strays out of the summer rain. A sudden dash along the cooling stone, returning to the hearth that they had known. Life back then still lingers in the mind, with open doors and neighbors being kind. A table shifted over for a guest to offer up a haven and a rest. Lord, rebuild the bridges left to break, to choose communion for each other's sake. Let love embrace the weary and the cold, and bring the ancient warmth back to the fold. Life back then, safe among the faces they held dear. Life back then, always making room for those brought near. Another wooden chair brought to the side for guests arriving where the door stood wide. The aunts and uncles gathered to the sound as heavy plates of supper traveled round. A quiet reverence spoken at the start, while children watched with wonder in the heart. Someone served the gravy and the tea to bind the edges of the company. Steaming dishes carried through the space, with easy conversation falling into place. The rising chatter over dinner plates, when nobody would mind how long it waits. Life back then still lingers in the mind, with open doors and neighbors being kind. The table shifted over for a guest to offer up a haven and a rest. Lord, rebuild the bridges left to break, to choose communion for each other's sake. Let love embrace the weary and the cold, and bring the ancient warmth back to the fold. Life back then, safe among the faces they held dear. Life back then, always making room for those brought near. The ice cream van came drifting down the hill, when quiet summer evenings stood so still, with sherbet lemons, cola cubes to trade, and copper coins clutched in the cooling shade. Washing faces before taking up a seat in the Sunday clothes kept orderly and neat. Old Sunday school hymns returned to grace the mind, with gentle melodies they left behind. The avenue seemed quiet and remote, where passing messages can miss the note. Fewer chairs are pulled out in the hall, and folded seats stand silent by the wall. Yet someone still might knock upon the wood to offer up communion, as they should. The simple ways once missed are past to trace, by offering a stranger an embrace. Home begins along the winding track, when looking forward means just looking back. The footsteps race towards the light once more, to find communion waiting at the door. Life back then still lingers in the mind, with open doors and neighbors being kind. The table shifted over for a guest to offer up a haven and a rest. Lord, rebuild the bridges left to break, choose communion for each other's sake. Let love embrace the weary and the cold, and bring the ancient warmth back to the fold. Life back then, one more chair and one more space to share. Life back then, someone knocking, knowing love is there. Life back then, safe among the faces they held dear. Life back then, there is still a place for those brought near. It could begin beside one open door, one hello